have you got there?
Oh, nothing, dear.
Hey, you have to pay for those beans!
One of the most beloved animated series of its time, Bluey has an audience ranging from young and old. The series follows the Healer family as they navigate everyday life. They play games, teach life lessons, and end up in silly situations. For a family of dogs, they capture what it's like to raise a modern-day family, which makes them a hot topic for debate. In a series as detailed and deliberate as Bluey, it's hard to imagine anything happens by mistake. That's why minuscule facts lead to some of the most fascinating fan theories. That's right, not even Bluey and Bingo can escape an active fandom, and that's why in today's video, we're reviewing 5 of the most popular fan theories to come from Bluey.
So Hansel and Gretel returned home and lived happily ever after. Wow, that was a wild ride.
Number 1. Chili had a miscarriage. One of the most popular fan theories is that Chili had a miscarriage before having Bluey. The theory originated from the episode The Show. After dropping breakfast made for Chili, the girls decide to put on a show for her in Bandit, detailing how the pair met, fell in love, and had children. During the performance, the girls use balloons to symbolize Chili's pregnancy with Bluey, but when the balloon accidentally pops, Chili tenses as Bandit reaches for her hand. Bandit's instinct to comfort Chili during this scene raised questions among fans. For parents who watched the series, it felt obvious that the couple had experienced some form of miscarriage or child loss before having Bluey and Bingo. Additional credibility for the theory comes from the episode Onesies, when Brandy, Chili's sister, is revealed to have infertility problems. Some fans speculate that infertility issues run in the family, which may have led to the loss of Chili's first child. There's also Rain, an episode that plays without dialogue as Bluey tries to direct rainwater into a sewage drain. Chili doesn't want Bluey running in and out while the weather is foul, but she eventually decides to help her daughter redirect the water. However, just before the water goes down the drain, the storm stops, and the clouds part to reveal a double rainbow. Chili and Bluey watch the rainbows in awe before the rain suddenly returns. Many fans believe the beautiful moment of clarity between the mother and daughter symbolizes how Bluey is a rainbow baby, otherwise known as the child someone has after a miscarriage. All these speculations eventually paid off as the series creator Joe Brum confirmed the theory when responding to an inquiry about the theory for the book Hard to Bear by Isabel Oderberg.
Bluey, I haven't wrote the show yet. Good one, Bingo.
Well, I'm enjoying this very much.
Number 2. The Bluey episodes are memories. There's no genuine evidence to back up this theory, but it's a fun way for fans to excuse the few continuity errors and discrepancies throughout the series. It claims that the series and all its events are memories or stories getting retold by adult versions of Bluey and Bingo. The series has occasionally broken away from the main narrative when Bluey and Bingo are 6 and 4 respectively, to show them much older. The first example is in camping, when the episode shows a future Bluey returning to the same camping spot where she met and planted a tree with Jean-Luc in the past. The pair reunite at the fully grown tree and Bluey's wagging tail signifies she's happy to see him. The second example happens in Daddy Drop-Off, when Bandit runs late trying to take Bluey and Bingo to school. To make their morning go as smoothly as possible, Bandit plays along to the girls' games, including sending Bingo into class by pretending to wind her up like a robot. The series of events serves as a butterfly effect that leads Bingo to Lila, her best friend, whom she proceeds to know her entire childhood. The episode provides snapshots of the girls throughout the years, ending with their high school graduation. The theory of the series being memories instead of present-day events follows the logic that memories, old ones especially, can become foggy and lose details. If Bluey and Bingo recalled events from their childhood, it would explain why some details like room placements in their house and fur patterns on certain characters don't always add up.
And one for good luck, wind, and release! See you, Wanda!
Number 3. The evolution of dogs. This theory comes from facts within the Bluey world. The Healers and their fellow characters live as the only anthropomorphic creatures in their universe. There are birds, lizards, and other mammals who live like regular animals, alluding to the fact that dogs are the only creatures who evolved to walk upright, speak, and function similarly to humans. The Bluey universe takes place in a world where dogs developed instead of humans, as they have the same technological advancements as we do, electricity, cars, and smartphones as examples. In the short, Archaeology, Bandit details a recent discovery he made during an archaeology expedition to an audience in a conference room. His speech seems official as he presents the only known fossil of the first dog to walk upright. He claims the fossil came from an ancestor of them all, and the canine it belonged to was a primitive tool maker that lived over 4,000 years ago. Bandit assures that the femur fossil is indisputable evidence for the evolution of dogs, from creatures that once walked on 4 legs and now walk on 2. Bandit's official title in the field of archaeology is Doctor, and with that level of expertise, it's hard to argue with his discovery or this fan theory.
Behold, the only known fossil of the first dog to walk upright, the ancestor of us all.
Number 4. Grandpa Bob is a ghost. No matter how wholesome a series is, dark theories will always slip through the cracks and take a fandom by storm. One of these theories concerns Bandit's father, Bob Healer, and how many fans believe he's a ghost or a figment of Nana Healer's imagination. The theory arose because Grandpa Bob only appears in a single episode of Bluey, Granny's. He appears in a video call with Nana, learns to floss, and never appears in another modern episode of Bluey. Many fans believe that his lone appearance occurred because he's either a ghost or a figment of Nana's imagination. As neither Bluey nor Bingo speak to him while he's on the call, Nana Healer also appears frequently in the series, either by visiting family or having family visit her. And Bob is nowhere to be seen. His only other appearances occur during flashbacks, like in the episode Fairy Tale when Bandit recalls his youth. Bingo also has a peculiar line in the episode Bedroom. In the episode, Bingo prepares for bed by saying goodnight to those she cares about, including a line about her grandfather that states, "Good night, Grandpa Bob, wherever you are." The oddity of that phrase left fans scratching their heads, but for many, it only added credibility to their theory that Grandpa Bob has passed on. Unfortunately, despite how massively popular this theory is, Joe Brum debunked it, stating that he has plans for Grandpa Bob in the future.
No, Bob, that's not it.
No, it's not that, Nana.
Number 5. Bandit and Chili are criminals. Fans of Bluey and the Healer family may find this theory absurd, and that's okay. The theory claims that Bandit and Chili are criminals who smuggle artifacts to afford their expensive lifestyles. There's no way that the superstar parents from the series are criminals on the side, but the theory provides a twist on the wholesome story, and it's super well known in the Bluey fandom. There's even some evidence that allows it to hold water, even if most theorists don't believe it will ever become canon. The theory claims that Bandit steals artifacts from his archaeological digs, hides them in the Healer home, and then gives them to Chili, who works in airport customs to smuggle onto a plane to reach their buyers. In the episode Curry Quest, Bandit leaves for 6 weeks on a work trip, but aside from that, he spends almost every episode at home or with his children. In the episode Trampoline, he claims to work a lot, but his presence in nearly every episode makes that hard to believe. Many fans believe that Bandit can't afford to stay home so much because he gets money on the side from selling things he finds during the expeditions he does attend. However, in the episode Yoga Ball, Bluey fans receive a clear view of Bandit's home office. Bandit may do most of his work from home, but his office also contains various objects, including dinosaur bones that the theorists claim he's storing until he finds a potential buyer.
How long are you gone for?
Just 6 weeks.
How long is 6 weeks?
It's 6 weekends?
Although every theory can't come true, the Bluey fandom continues to catch on to the smallest of hints, helping them dive further into a world filled with cartoon dogs, telling heartfelt stories. With every theory, the potential for Bluey grows larger. While some are made just for pure fun, none of them take away from how enjoyable the source material is. Bluey has captivated the world for 3 seasons, causing numerous discussions about child raising, parenting, and growing up, alongside creative fan theories like these. As the beloved series moves into its 4th season, anyone who has watched the show is waiting to dive back into this cultural phenomenon and everything it offers.
Come on, Bingo.
Usually the hero finds a reason not to go on the quest.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
We are not going to be late this time, huh? Hey!